After the long history of respect for India, going all the way back to the Greeks and the Romans, the colonial era began. And in that period, the British felt the need to subordinate India. When they came to India, India's economy was much bigger than the British. India was the crown in the jewel. I should say the jewel in the crown. And so they started to downplay India. India is not a great civilization. India is primitive, backward, uneducated, poor. That need for colonial subordination, we need to convert them to Christianity. So what happened was, instead of looking upon India as a great civilization in its own right, they decided that we need to have India's civilization come from the West. And at the same time, it was discovered that there were various linguistic connections between Sanskrit and the languages of Europe. And there are only two possible conclusions for that. One, an influence from India to Europe, and two, an influence from Europe to India. In the colonial era, the influence from India to Europe was not desirable. That would subordinate Europe to India again, as in the past. So they came up with this idea that the languages migrated from Europe to India, and the Sanskrit and a lot of the other things that were regarded as great in India were borrowed or came from outside the country and had perhaps a European connection.